Why does the book of Matthew spend so much time listing Jesus' ancestry? This list of names might seem boring to a modern reader, but Matthew has a specific purpose in mind. First, Matthew is proving that Jesus is the rightful heir to Israel's royal line. The genealogy traces Jesus back through King David and ultimately to Abraham, showing that he fulfills the promises of the Abrahamic covenant. But Matthew does something unusual. In a traditional Jewish genealogy, you normally only list the fathers, yet Matthew includes 5 women: Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, Bathsheba, and finally Mary. That would have caught ancient readers' attention immediately. Tamar disguised herself as a prostitute to sleep with her father-in-law Judah. Rahab was a Canaanite prostitute in Jericho. Ruth was a widow from Moab. Bathsheba was raped and widowed by King David himself, and Mary found herself pregnant without ever being with a man. Their stories include moral complexity, scandal, and a surprising grace. By including them, Matthew is quietly preparing us for the kind of Messiah Jesus will be, one who brings redemption out of broken stories and welcomes outsiders into God's covenant people. Then there's another pattern Matthew highlights. He tells us the genealogy is arranged in 3 groups of 14 generations, from Abraham to David, from David to the exile in Babylon, and from the exile to Christ. Why 14? Well, 14 is double 7, so it represents perfection upon itself. But more significant to a Jewish audience, in Hebrew gematria, letters have numerical values. The name David adds up to 14, so Matthew is subtly stamping the entire genealogy with David's name, emphasizing again and again that Jesus is the long-awaited son of David. So what looks like a dry list of names is actually a carefully crafted introduction to the whole gospel. It tells us that Jesus is the royal Messiah, the fulfillment of Israel's story, and the Savior who works through imperfect people to bring salvation to the world.